Hey, good morning, everyone. Sarasota Tim. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just wanted to make this little prelude clip before the next two videos I'm going to upload and put the same little introductory here that I'm doing right now in front of those videos to ask you for two things. One, if you would subscribe to the channel, and if you would give it a thumbs up at the end of the video if you liked it. I really appreciate it. And also check the description box of my videos for some links that you can use, and I would appreciate that too. But I wanted to make this little clip because I have two rants this morning that are constructive, I hope, and I just got carried away and I felt like I needed to post them, and so I hope you enjoy them. They were kind of long, so I'm going to make the video in two so you can watch them whenever you can. But just remember, I sure appreciate everybody. My channel has really took off, and it's only because you have subscribed and you watch the videos. You've encouraged me, and I hope only to encourage you and to present more information that you'll find entertaining, informative, and crushing it. Okay, good morning again, everybody. Here it is, Monday, beginning of a new work week. I'm off. I'm retired. I just put eye drops in, forgive me. I should look better momentarily. I've already had a pot of coffee. So I am awake and I hit the ground running. Got up at 4:30, 4:45. Went to bed late last night trying to catch up on comments and different things and thinking about things to talk to you guys about. Not having to think very hard. I have so many things that I'd like to touch on because there's so many that are now subscribed and watching the channel. And there are so many beautiful, beautiful people out there that I want to talk to in a encouraging, informative, loving, helpful way. Because so many of you seem to be yearning for the information, for the love, and for the help. And I'd like to be able to do my part. Let me just make a disclaimer right now. I'm no genius, but I am a quick study. And I have absorbed quite a bit of knowledge in my life. I'm going to be 65 years old. I listen to a lot of things. You know, some people are very smart in one thing, two things, three or four things. I mean, they are experts. But they can be so ignorant, and I say that respectfully. They can be so ignorant to the facts or to the facts of many things, from street smarts to other topics and things, because I don't know, maybe they just never showed an interest in it. My brain works in the respect of, didn't work that way in high school so much, but as an adult and dealing with people most of my life in sales, I have to be somewhat of a chameleon. You know, you have to be able to communicate with all types. Like, there's even salesmen that are excellent with seniors. There's people that are excellent with different cultures. There's people that are different with people from the north. There's salesmen that are really good with young people. And then you have master salesmen that are good with everybody, you know, most everybody, because they know how to work with people. And it's not about being a salesman per se in the sense that some may be thinking that you're conning them. It's just being able to understand another person's perspective and think in their shoes. Because really that's what selling is to basically, you know, understand somebody's other point of view. That's what people do. They buy people. They don't buy products. They don't buy things. They buy you. You are selling. When you get your job and you do a job interview, it's not because you're telling them that you have this great resume or you know all about this particular career that is important, but they're buying you. You know, how are you going to fit in every other way? How will you know, you mesh with them? Everything, especially meeting in a relationship, you know, meeting your wife or your boyfriend or your husband. I mean, that's selling. So I'm on my way to the gym. And what do I want to talk about? I want to tell you guys, first of all, this morning, I woke up thinking, what did I do yesterday? Remember, I talk about minimalism? I'd like to address minimalism. When I said that people have different, expertise or what they think about things, it's really amazing to me how some people think, let's take the word minimalism. Minimalism is less. Minimalism is that for sure. That's that one thing. You can say minimalism is less, right? But minimalism isn't defined and pigeonholed as some people, maybe in the comments, that say sometimes having a 2 pairs of shoes is one too many. You know, if I don't just sit in a chair and breathe air, I'm not a minimalist. And believe me, that's the way some people seem to come across when I mentioned that I eat a steak, that I get a good deal on at Walmart, and it's protein, and it's the kind of foods, I don't want potato chips. So, I'm following what I want to do. You do you, and I'll do me. But minimalism, you can't say it's only one, you can't drive a 4Runner. This is, in my opinion, I'm not going to have to buy 4 cars or 3 cars. This could be the last vehicle of my life if I take care of it, because it's known to be very reliable and it has great resale value. And you would have to pay through the nose to buy one today. So all my money in buying this was kind of smart. Just like I talk about buying clothing. Why buy 2 pair of cheap shirts when you can buy one nice one that doesn't tear apart when you wash it and fade out, and you can have only just one? You're going to spend the same amount of money as buying this cheap stuff. So minimalism just is being smart. And if you want to buy 2 cheap shirts, you spent the same amount of money. If that's the way you want to roll, go for it. You got a little less room in your closet. But minimalism is not to be criticized to others because they're not doing it in this imaginary way you have. And that is, it's imaginary because there's 100 different ways of being a minimalist. I mean, just doing less. You don't have to take it to the measure, I guess I want to say it like this, that you only have, 1 pair of shoes, 1 fork, 1 comb, 1 pair of underwear. Come on. It doesn't have to go like that. Minimalism just you need to declutter, get rid of all them boxes, get rid of things in your closet you're not wearing. I don't know if you noticed, but I had a bunch of stuff that I was hoping to get back into by losing weight that were really nice shirts, like these dry fits I'm wearing here, that don't seem to ever change, shrink, fade, or anything. They're dry fit. And I had some name brands, Under Armour and stuff, and I tried them on again, but my muscles have grown and my chest size have grown. I got tired of looking at them hanging on the hanger. There was no room in my camper for these shirts. So minimalism, you just need to think about everything that you don't need and get rid of it. But that doesn't mean that you can't eat a steak and all that. Okay, let's move on from there. Minimalism, I beat that horse to death. Also, as I mentioned before, I know about a lot of things, just like you do. And there's a lot of things I have no clue about that you probably know, such as working on a car, building a doghouse, remodeling your home, how to hang wallpaper. My mind just doesn't work that way. I don't know if it's left brain, right brain, but I'm a communicator. I can look at you and meet you and talk to you, and I can pretty much work with you, unless you just find me so the chemistry just doesn't mesh. People are like that. They get behind the wheel of their car. They get out here on the road. They think they own it. They don't have any courtesy whatsoever. They don't like the fact that somebody says, there is God. They don't like that someone tells them, don't watch brainwashing propaganda called media. Folks, these are facts. These are things, alcohol, These are things you absolutely do not need. I can be dogmatic about it. There is nothing good. Where does it say it's healthy, it's going to be improvement of your life, like cigarettes? Even if you say you smoke one a day, how is that really any good? You know, and where is disparaging someone because you are so unhappy, and you can change that with yourself and with what's going on, or your job, or your spouse, or whatever that's eating at you, that you're listening to stuff that's got you upset about a government, or you think that one administration, one person is better than the other, and you just are living with such anger every day that when you watch a YouTube video and you see somebody, you know, trying to help somebody, you know, make a decision about something, I know you're a human being, and I know that if you were laying on the street bleeding and you fell off your bike, I would stop in a heartbeat to help you, because that's, and you would me. I know you would. But when you get behind the keyboard, or you get behind the wheel of your car, or in other situations where you feel like you're watching the TV and you get on that Twitter, or you get, you know, you're doing it to yourself. You got to quit it. You got to wake up to, what is this getting me? What did I get out of it?